Alright, hello all, welcome back to my channel. I'm trying to do something different here, but it's not. Maybe like that'll work. Okay, I tried to do a video before, but it wouldn't pull up what I wanted to do, so I'm trying to show, because I like to do a thumbnail where it's showing me typing, writing, setting goals, just whatever I'm doing, I'm trying to show and tell my writing. So y'all just bear with me a minute on that. You come in, just stay tuned. I'll be right with you. My boyfriend, his son's going out to the Waffle House to pick up some food. So you all know I'm kind of got the hungry sport for some food. And I just want y'all to feel comfortable when you come to my channel. I don't normally, as I say on many videos, I don't normally do a lot of live streams. I do some uploads. But today is a little different. It's sun shining, and I do a lot of my writings, editing, going back, checking the videos I didn't edit it before, editing them on my YouTube channel. I don't know if you could see this. Let me pull this box down a little more here. I just wrote this. This is setting my goals right here. I don't know if you could see it. I can see it. It's aggravating flies. So aggravating, you all. I'm going to pull it right there. But it gives you an idea of certain ways how to list goals. Reading and writing, going live on my YouTube, taking notes, and writing songs. I wrote another song about an hour and a half ago. So y'all just bear with me. I don't have the special camera effects that a lot of you YouTubers have out there. I'm working on saving up the money to get the more advanced camera. The one I'm using is a webcam. It's good, but certain things and features that I need it for on YouTube, it don't have all the exact features for that. So we're going to come up here at the top, as you see. It's not going to let me zoom in. I don't know why, unless I bring the camera closer. I'm scared if I move it, it'll fall. I have to set it up like this just to show you what I'm doing. Say you want to write a story. I'm going to do this all in cap locks. So hope you can see it. You skip a couple lines and then you just start writing. What would you like for me to write about? My favorite books, favorite authors, just in general. Or maybe write a piece on the weather today. It's any thought that comes to your mind, as long as you're keeping your flow going, you can write about it. Spring is just say a beautiful season. We could start off with that. The title is just writing a story, and then the other title below it, spring is a beautiful season. Now, what can we write about spring representing a beautiful season? When you picture in your mind the season spring, what comes to your thoughts? First of all, I'm just going to outline the certain colors. Outline the colors. This is just an example. This is not what I'm going to publish or anything like that. Outlining colors. The outline colors. That'll work. What colors do we see? We see pink. We see blue. In certain flowers, we see yellow, purple. Oh, you want to skip lines. You don't want to jumble them up together. Purple. Some have orange. And then you got white. These are some of the colors you're going to list in spring. Spring is a beautiful season. Outline colors: pink, blue, yellow, purple, orange, and white. Now you want to take these colors and write something about each color. Just write down your thoughts, what you think about the color pink. When you get the color pink in your thoughts in your head, What are you going to write about the color pink and then blue and yellow and etc., so forth? You list your thoughts of the colors that you're trying to figure out for your spring season. Once you list all that down, you skip a couple more lines and you make a story about it. My spring season outline colors. You can list it like that and make a story just out of your colors. What you gonna use with them colors? Are you gonna plant some, say, pink carnations? Are you gonna plant some yellow, orange flowers? You gonna plant some white lilies? A lot of people love lilies. That's a very beautiful flower. Just gives you an example how to keep your flow of your thoughts flowing, and that helps you write. This is just examples. I'm not going to publish this. I'm just showing an example to this. When you get stuck, that little messy stuck comes your way, and you get stuck on a project, get stuck on a certain writing piece. This helps you. You just practice with it. If you have a math book and you got this notepad, it's perfect to do your little practice goals, writing in, all that kind of stuff. And this is called writing a story. This was a song I wrote, but for some reason it wouldn't copy the title. This was To My Besties. What I told you, I wrote a song earlier. I published this at 3:57 p.m. on my notepad. For many years we hung out together. We did not care about the weather. David is a strong-minded man and a friend. Music. His attitude is always happy, stays the same. No matter what we do, he is in the game. He comes to my channel every chance he can. David is the best friend who understands. So when you write your next song, remember me. Put a story into a song, the best memories you have of me. Music. The end, the song about David. Enjoy, best. It was to him. From our portrait, I wrote it earlier, so for some reason it didn't copy and paste the title, but I got it saved other than just the title of it. But this gives you an ideas where you want to, if you want to record goals or writing piece, how to list your characters. Your characters that's got drama. You got a hero, you can have a villain, or a character's full of drama. And it tells you how to outline it and so forth. How to create a character's profile. How to manage 7 tips for writers. Know your goals. Make sure you're engaging in them. 2, prioritize wisely. 3, plan ahead. 4, eliminate distractions. There can be a lot of distractions that comes your way into writing. We all go through it. So you want to make sure you have that set up to where nothing or anything is going to distract you during your writing time. Some people like to put earbuds on and they find a certain music that sets their mood and it helps them write. Delegate more often. Watch what you spend. Take care of yourself. It's just some other things. I could have listed more, but on this one I've only listed 7. And I told y'all, show and tell. This is part of my rough draft of my book that took 3 years to finish, just finishing the rough draft. It's 50 chapters. I believe I'm going to go in there and shorten them out. Shorten them down. I got a lot of outlining. Still working on it. Got to line my sentences up more. That kind of thing. The grammar. And so forth. You can find out. This is articles I studied, like why does children hate reading? And it gives you idea to get them interested in books. My daughters used to love it when they were young, but since they got a little older, they can't stand to read. Characters profile worksheet. This is how you set up your profiles worksheet. I've done videos on it. What are the characters' height, weight, hair color, eye color, skin tone, and hair type? What is their birthmarks, body shape, tattoos? You want to describe everything you can with your characters. That's important. Like I said, I did goals for Saturday morning. And these are some, this was on March the 17th of goals I listed that day. It records the date and the time on this notepad. And I wrote in a little writing piece on this goal. It's just different things. And then here's the rest of the book. Breaks it all, chapter 31, and it goes all the way to 50. Chapter 31, to continue with Emma and her mom, Jane. That's the way I titled it. It needs a lot of work to it. This is show and tell. This is my piece. This is my book. Got a lot to still do. Nowhere near into the publishing part yet. So, yeah, you just do different things. You can write something on spring. What comes to your thoughts and your mind when you think of the season spring and you write about it? You can write about outlining the colors that come to mind. And you write about, once you write all the colors out that comes to your mind, make a little brief description on each color. What do you think about that color pink or blue and so forth? And you write about it. Then you go on down and then you outline it, what you thought of the colors. And you write about that. And then if you want to add characters to it, to the spring season, you could add your characters with it. And that helps you with your story or whatever you're writing about. I did this Thursday. I wrote a piece. I named it Wimpy and Polly. Where I was reading a story on Wimpy, Polly, and Midnight. Well, I just used Wimpy and then Polly as the characters. I like those two characters. They got something else in that book. These characters are hilarious. But you'll have to order you a copy of the book and read it and find out yourself. They're hilarious. Whoever come in, welcome. I kind of got you blocked from my notepad where I can't see who all's in here. Welcome back, Salsa and David. Trying to show it the way I had it set up was just kind of whack. But this time, it's not showing my screen being split like I did, a month ago on my videos. Y'all can see it. Where a lot of people, they're doing their thumbnails and they're showing their word count. And they save it at like the end of the video and it's showing them writing. This is what I was trying to set up, but it's kind of hard doing that just with the webcam. But I'm practicing it and trying to find ways to use it as much as I can. So these are things I've done. I list hobbies and all kind of stuff on there. Wisdom versus knowledge, the difference. There's a difference in it. I did a video on that. And I told y'all about the piece I won, A Woman with No Face. I wrote that. I think I got a I think I got a gold trophy on that one or a silver one. I ain't sure. And I wrote something about she loves flowers, loves spring. Another goals checklist. This was back in September that I did. There's just a few of them. Some of them short, some of them longer than the other ones. I did a piece on reflections. What was your standout writer? There are questions to the writers. What was your standout writer moment memory in 2018? Number 2, name one way you surpassed your own expectations. These are some brainstorming questions you got to sit down and really think about in order to get the answers to it. 3, name something new you experienced with this year, writing at a different time of day. 4, is there anything you weren't proud of this past year that you'd like to improve upon? 5, what's the biggest struggle you've had to overcome this year? And what advice would you give to writers in the same position? 6, what's the most important lesson you learned this year, 2019 resolution? 7, do you like to set resolutions for yourself? How do you usually set goals throughout the year? 8, what projects are you looking forward to working on in the year 2019? 9, what's your biggest writer goal resolution for 2019? And number 10, what steps do you plan to take to achieve your resolution and goals this year? 11, name something new you like to try this year, even if it scares you. 12, how can you make 2019 your best writing year ever? these are just some questions I wrote down, and I thought, it will help me from the times of my millstone from last year up to this year. You can kind of compare it to see how far you came in your writing. So that's why I list those questions with that, and hope that'll help you writers out there. Some of you just starting out, it will be good. These questions will be really good for you. No, that ain't it. I did something, took research notes on chapter 2, keywords for books, running certain keywords. This is a story. I didn't really quite get a title yet for this one, but it's kind of longer than the other story. It's like nature, a piece about nature. And I wrote a piece on how I'm learning new shortcuts with my map book. And women, you are mixing truth with error. Chemotherapy. That's just some notes how to help women naturally when they're going through cancer and stuff like that. I mean, you can tell I did a lot of notes and goals. I mean, it's full right there. So, that gives you an idea, updates. When I don't have a lot of stuff set up for during the week and the weekends, this is what I do. I write, I set goals, and I record them on here. And this little baby down here, this little page is popping up, is your goal reminder thing here. And it records it, it saves it. What y'all up to on this Saturday evening? I'm waiting on my food. They're going out to Waffle House, getting me a little plate of food, and getting me a side salad. Can never go wrong with a salad, a great good salad. Just love them. They're so good for you. I'm trying to make this, maybe put it right there. So what y'all doing? Have y'all did any writing today so far today? And these are bunches of lists of goals I did on here. Still working on my thumbnails. Today I did an upload YouTube video. Did a Snapchat story, Instagram, just certain things that I do. I did a live stream on YouTube, did keywords researching, checking emails, Facebook live stream, Snapchat stories, Instagram stories, blah, blah, blah. I think I set a piece for my all poetry on here somewhere. There's other things. I list chores on some of them. These are long ones here. It's one of the longest one on here. But you can set your goals on here or the one I was just on, the notepad. Either one will work. And it helps you keep up with reminders. If you didn't complete something that day, you can always go back to it. So what y'all doing? Are y'all having a great Saturday so far? My weather's nice and it's kind of muggy out there. That's my little map book. Let's see here. I was trying to pull it. It might not pull up. I might have to shorten the box on this side and see if it'll help it. Right there. I don't want it to cut me off and hide my page like it did before. But sometimes it'll do that. It'll just hide your page when you don't want it to. So. But yeah. Trying to widen it back down. It's confusing with these map books. They're not as simple as the Windows. I have a Windows too. But I do like my map book. You just relax. And I've been doing that too. Been a little bit of writing. Doing more with writing music. And doing some more editing on some of my videos. I didn't go back and edit on my channel. I did some of that today and wrote a song piece. That's about all I did today. Just relaxing. Enjoying this beautiful weather. Reading. I love reading. I was reading a little bit about this book called, I don't know if y'all could see it. I bought that a while back, but the title's kind of gay. It's kind of weird. I read a little bit on that earlier today. It's kind of funny. It's equal parts sarcasm, silliness, and smarts. Anyone clever enough to write, "Let's be less stupid," is clearly still firing on all cylinders. And it talks about certain things about your brain, how to improve your brain, and they make little jokes about it. It's hilarious. Where in the world are these French fries? I mean, it just got silly things in here. How to be a brainer, and they got certain little activities on some of them in here. You know, it shows the little pictures and things, how your brain works, and it's cute though. It's not very big. I don't know, Sauce, if you ever heard of the book called Tea Leaves. This is a devotion to women. You should order you a copy of that. It's a devotion to women. It's really good. I had it since 90 something. It's kind of old, but it's still in good shape. And it's really good and inspiring. And then I have 365 encouraging verses of the Bible. And it's got the little family, little tree on it. That's really good for women or men, either one. But I like to get books like that because they're very inspiring. Them are some of my favorite books. And you know it's a keeper. Say the Cat Writes a Novel. And for years I wanted my own copy of this book, but I didn't get it until like a month ago, maybe. And it's Nicole Brown. I'm sure you heard about her story and what happened to her. I like reading books about her. She was a beautiful woman. Her life got taken away very young. Had like 5 kids she left behind. She was married to O.J. Simpson. It's a lot of drama and stuff that went on before she died. And then here is the book I've been reading on. I was waiting, couldn't wait till I got it in my hands. It's Keeper by Kim Chance. You can go check out her videos, and she talks about it's her 1-year anniversary. It took her 10 years before she went publishing for this book. And she's got the pre-orders called Seeker. It's the same cover like this, but a little different, and it's blue, where this one's green. And the magic always leaves a mark. That was her theme. Great book. Can get you a copy of it on Amazon, Kindle. You can order it off of Indie Books. You can probably order it off her site, her channel. And they're very good books, and I love them. I love all kinds of books. I'm a bookworm, and I collect them. So, you haven't done any more writing pieces lately, Salsa? Have you come up with any ideas of what you like to write about when you write? Because I like to know what they're doing, what their hobbies, what they're doing for hobbies and things like that. That's really good to know. I kind of turn like that because I like it showing when I'm typing something. But it don't always work out where I can get it like that. And I don't know if I showed you, or you might have saw it in a couple of my videos. If you went back and looked at any more, this book right here, it failed 3 times. The 4th time, it finally come through the mail. I was thinking, daggone, somebody didn't want me to get this book. It's Say the Cat Writes a Novel, the last book on novel writing you'll ever read. It's good. It helps us out as writers, a blueprint to us writers. It's written by Jessica Brody. Very great author. I got her subscribed on my channel. We constantly back and forth with feedback. And this lady here stays in touch with me a good bit. Her and Kim Chance do. And then Gillian Perkins. She's into marketing, YouTuber. She's an entrepreneur. She does blogging, vlogs with her family. She stays in touch with me as well. So you might want to subscribe them. intervene in some of them as writers, and Megan LaCory. All of them are excellent writers, bloggers. Some of them's into marketing. Well, I can't say I'm an author because I never published a book. You'll see things that shows up as author life on YouTube. I've not made it that far. I'm working on it. Hopefully it won't be like too many years longer, but who knows? Just got to keep working with it and getting that book finished and getting everything outlined and get everything done on it. Do you have any kids, Salsa? Are you married? I have 2 daughters, 21 and 13 years old. Been divorced twice. I ain't going back that route. Never getting married again. It's a headache. It's a headache to me. Maybe not for everybody, but it's a headache to me. So basically, I'm just relaxing, just messing around with my webcam, and wrote a song and went and cleaned out my email and checking my email for messages and other things, and going back, reviewing my free writing course. Y'all know I'm doing a free writing course. They send it through my email like 6 something in the morning, but I don't get it till later on, between the middle of the day. You're single? Ah. Thank you. Have y'all ate yet? Did y'all eat anything special that you didn't eat in a long time? Oh yeah. I love to stay in my writing, because if you don't stick to it, you're gonna get dull. And you're not gonna feel it. You're not gonna have the attitude to keep on writing if you don't actually stick with it. So I try to make sure I stick to my writing, no matter what it is that I'm writing about. And the best thing to do, you all know it, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself that you can do it, and you will get it done. Had to clean up all my pile of books. I thought about just going live and doing a live stream, my favorite books. I had some years back. Some of them are new, but I said, nah, I might save that one on another day. Do y'all keep goals? Do y'all list goals before you actually say, before you go writing your music, David? Do you set goals for it? Do you take any notes you go by, or you just sit down and you just start brainstorming and start going from there, doing your writings? I just love my family. I love the people that come on here and support me. Makes you feel really good inside. Even though it ain't about hardly a hill of beans of anything, really. It's just good that, because, if other people, like a lot of people say, if they don't know when you're going live, they're not going to know to catch you. But I think maybe I got some of my videos showing from the past where I try to put up as a reminder when such and such, when I'm going live. The past couple ones this week, it didn't list it up there when I went to check it, so I'm about to go back and redo that part on that one again, because I want other people to come in as well, and we all get an acquaintance and get connected with each other, and constantly grow, because that's how we grow, like that. I like your little smile, Salsa. You all smiley, putting them smiles out there. There's nothing wrong with that. Have you done any videos today, Salsa? Any recent videos? Because I will be going to check them out. I do a lot of that on Saturdays. When my little girl's not down, she comes down every the weekend. When she's not down, I go back and look at other people's videos and comment, like. I catch them live. I go in there and jump right into them when they're live. and be tripping people out in my blind moments. And I got the song. That was hilarious, Dave. I can't believe you really wrote that. You just sit down and you start writing. That's cool. And all your flow, your thoughts just come together, just right off. Do you ever get stuck? What do you do when you actually get stuck at that moment? You know you got an idea what you're writing, but yet when you start to write it, you get stuck at that moment. What do you do to help yourself from getting stuck? Do you walk away? Do you still sit there and just constantly brainstorm it out? Or you had a busy day today? A lot of people are busy on the weekends. Shockingly, I haven't been really busy today. My partner, his son had. They've been working on a tiller so we can hurry up and cut around more at the top of our property. We decided we're going to have a garden outside my window next year. It's just still a lot to do on that side, so they're going to put a garden somewhere else. I'm ready to get it going now. All this rain we had is just too muddy yet. I'm a law student. Oh, awesome. At a university, take all my time. Awesome. It takes all your time from your school. Oh yeah. That's a lot of studying there. I wish you luck on that. Congrats. If that's your dream to become a lawyer, congrats to you. My dream is to get my first book published. To be a one-time newbie author. I wish you the best on that. And all your other dreams you got coming along your way. That is awesome. Now, whenever you do another video, let me know. I think I did click your bell, but sometimes it don't always pull up. If it's full on the notification, it pulls up a lot of other people's videos. Just make sure that you let me know when you have another video set up and uploaded. You're welcome. You are welcome. Is there any certain favorite book that you're reading right now, or does it still from your college, your work, your school take up all your time just for reading, like pleasure reading, or to help you with your writing? What type of books do you read? Is it romance, young adult, sci-fi? Is it memoirs, biographies, politics, romance, mystery, thriller stories? Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. I hope mine will. Hope I don't have to wait too many years. You're welcome anytime. Yeah, the book I'm reading is Keeper, and of course, Wink and Poppy and Midnight. That's the two I've started on. It's like I kind of go back and forth. I need to stick to one book, finish it, and start another, but they're just so good. It's like I'm debating which one should I read and finish first. So it's like I'm going back and forth between both of those books. That's how good they are. Yep, she's very oriental minded. I see. Very smart, very intelligent, friendly, and I'm just glad, just like you, Dave, we met a new friend on here. She's awesome. I'm gonna be doing some shout outs about her on my video. I haven't decided. To be one day next week. You're gonna be getting a shout out, girlfriend, just for being you and bragging how positive you are. Because that's another thing. If you're not really positive minded, it's hard to even do things with school and college. If you get all that negative energy trying to flow in when you're trying to be positive, it kind of messes you up on your work. So it's always good to stay positive. I like a positive frame mind. 399 blind moments with red ears. Yeah, he wrote that for me. I know about it. You can send it to her. Y'all can exchange emails too, and you can send her that song you wrote about me. It's freaking hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing. Donald wanted to read it. I couldn't let him read it yet because I was laughing so much. I said, wait a minute, I still got to read. I got to read this again. I read it like 2 or 3 times. It's hilarious. I didn't think you would write it, but daggone, he did write it. Well, it's about my dinner time. I hope y'all have a great Saturday afternoon. This wasn't hitting on a whole hill of beans, but I discussed a few things like goals and things like that. Oop, and I dropped my camera. You'll have that. But let me get this door unlocked here. And y'all get back to what y'all would have done. Enjoy your Saturday. And you all take care. Love you guys. And good luck to both of y'all's passion and dreams. Good luck. Bye now. Thank you. And so do you. Y'all both deserve everything. Y'all have a great Saturday. Bye now.